Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to get into the thick of things? I'm going to go through some really interesting prompts here. Stuff that's going to move you from the basic kind of voyeur, trying things for personal basis, doing interesting things, asking some vague questions. This is your path to mastering ChatGPT. You like the pause there? Me too. So we're going to start a new chat. Remember what I said? Group your chats into relevant kind of topics. I'm going to try keep everything in 1 or 2 chats here because I want to see the most impact that we can get from it. So the first prompt that we are going to give a bash is act like. Yes, act like what? Act like a fool. No, I'm not meaning that. So let's use an example on act like. We'll make it fairly light-hearted. How about act like Charlie Chapman and write the funniest joke in the world. Note, I've got some spelling mistakes, etc. there. It should be fine with that. Oh, wow. That sounds like a dad joke. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Oh, blush. Yep, that was pretty sad. How about this? Act like my teacher realizing that I have written my essay for school using ChatGPT and express how angry my teacher might be. Now, I'm going to pause here. You see what I'm doing here? I could have said just act like my teacher. ChatGPT is really about giving layers of requirements. Be clear on your requirements. Throw in the keywords. Picture what you want that output to be. I have no idea what that's going to post. I thought this might be quite funny, right? Because all the kids are using ChatGPT to get their essays right, and they're being really lazy. Write me an essay about Christopher Columbus. Thank you. And they're all submitting it, and they're all getting caught out. But let's see what it thinks, that a teacher would think about it writing somebody else's course. Brilliant. I'm extremely disappointed. I'm frustrated to find out that you have used a language model to write your essay. Not only have you cheated in your... Brilliant. Fantastic. Expect a severe consequence. I wonder if we could generate another response. I'm sorry, but as a language model, I cannot feel... Sometimes it does that. So it's quite interesting. Use your regenerate button and it'll give you different answers. I want you to note in the previous example how and where the regenerates are stored. They're stored here. So you can flick between, you see the 2 and then 2 and 1 and then 2. Maybe I need to just zoom in a little bit for you. See, there we go. It'll flip between previously saved environments. Really powerful tool that, especially as you're writing some jokes. Remember I said you can relabel. This is for when you want to master ChatGPT. Click the tick button. If you don't do that, it won't save it. Okay, so that's act like. And guys, you can say act like a fridge and tell me what I would have in my fridge if I was, I don't know, Mike Tyson. That's a crazy request. But note, as a fridge, I'm not able to know. You can have a bit of fun. But note, it still answers the question. This is what I expect Mike Tyson would eat. Of course it would. He's given to be fond of pigeons, and I'm surprised he doesn't like the odd ear. Anyway, that was another bad dad jokes. Let's go on to the next prompt. Again, act like. You can use absolutely anything. Famous people, you can act. Actually, shall we add one more? Act like a LinkedIn social expert and write me a post about how awesome this mastering ChatGPT course is. Haha. Let's see what it says. Fantastic. Look at that. Awesome. All professionals. I'm thrilled. We could also kind of jazz it up a bit, right? Please make this more sales-like, even though that is pretty salesy. But what I want to show here, okay, we can stop generating. I don't know if I'm going to get the right response here, but what we're trying to do here is you can act like anything. You can rephrase the text, the language, to be more engaging. Play with it. Use your regenerate when you're doing these kind of things. So Act Like is probably your most powerful tool. There are lots of prompts out there and guides out there going through act like a pilot and teach me how to fly a plane. Act like a karate instructor and teach me this. Act like whatever you want ChatGPT to act like and be a pro like, or whoever or whatever. Very, very, very powerful prompt. Have fun with that one. It's going to help you loads. It really gets the best out of it.